Hey folks, Jason, JTL, Painfully Honest Tech, and I'm back again. Today I want to talk about what should I do if I am among the lucky chosen ones to get an iPhone 10. Let's talk about it. So the iPhone 10 on its way to us. Perhaps. But wait, we've heard stories that the iPhone 10 may be delayed now. May be delayed until somewhere deeper into 2018, which is going to cause Apple to miss their super cycle, whatever a super cycle is. But it's also going to cause a lot of people who want to get iPhone 10s to not get iPhone 10s until like March, maybe April. From what I've heard, the demand for the iPhone 10 is going to be like 50, 60, maybe 70 million orders. That's how many people they anticipate are going to want the iPhone 10. And the truth of the matter is, between now and sometime early next year, there's only going to be 2 to 4 million iPhone 10s available. That's according to Ming-Chi Kuo, who's a guy that does a lot of Apple prognosticating. And he has prognosticated that they're having some problems with the Face ID stuff. And so that is going to cause some problems for the iPhone 10 getting out in mass quantities. They're only going to be at like 10% strength in terms of production by the time it releases in early November, if it doesn't in fact get pushed back. So those people who get an iPhone 10 will be in a situation. They'll have something to think about. And since I'm going to stay up late on October 27th, it's going to be 2 a.m. here. I'm going to try and order myself one. But if I'm one of the lucky ones to be so chosen to get one, what should I do? Anybody remember like the Care Bears, Furbies, Star Wars action figures way back in the day? The Care Bear was one of the first like Christmas gifts that everybody's kid had to have. And if parents were like beating each other up in shopping centers in order to get the last one. And, that started a cycle of a lot of parent-on-parent violence. and it's gone on throughout the years. That was probably like 30 years ago, I think, in the early 80s at this point. So Furbies were the same thing. There's been stuff. 2XL was one. Remember 2XL from a video? Anyway, from my Pixel 2XL video. Anyway, so my question to you is, what should I do? I feel like I am hunting a unicorn. I do have a Han Solo Star Wars action figure that my mother-in-law found in the attic of their house when they were moving. She and her husband had bought for their children the entire collection of Star Wars action figures, and then forgotten that they had bought them and bought them again. So they had the entire collection of the original set of Star Wars action figures, and forgot that they had them. And so new in box from Kenner were all these Star Wars action figures. And my mother-in-law decided the best thing to do would be split them up amongst her children. We got Han Solo. I don't know whatever. And the Han Solo that we got is potentially worth a ton of money. And so might be the iPhone 10. Think about this. These are my choices as I go on my unicorn hunt. If I'm successful in bagging one, what should I do? Should I keep it and use it and open it up for you guys and do a review and take it through its paces and all of those things? Now, that seems like it should be the thing that I should do, but let's get through the rest of these choices. I could also keep it sealed, new in box, just like my Han Solo. And maybe it'll be worth as much as it should be worth more than it's worth more than the Han Solo right now. So it should be worth more than the Han Solo. Anyway, you get what I'm saying. If I pay $1,000, maybe in 25 years, it'll be a collector's item. And, the first run of iPhone 10s, who knows what's going to happen? who knows what's really going to happen with the iPhone 10. So I could keep it new in box as a collector's item. I mean, I put it on a shelf behind glass. I could do that. Third choice, sell it on eBay. I have a feeling, depending on how many people are actually able to get, I have a feeling that we're going to see prices like $3,000 to $5,000, depending on color and memory capacity and all that stuff. I bet a space gray 256 is going to go for anywhere between $4,000 and $5,000 on eBay in the days after release, when people realize that they ain't getting one and they got money to burn and they just got to have it. So anyway, that's option number 2, sell on eBay. Option number 4, this one might be fun. Should I light it on fire in protest of our rampant, unfettered consumerism? Make myself and my iPhone 10 a symbol for the masses of why we need to let these things go? I don't know. You know, as a tech reviewer, it seems kind of silly that I really do believe that the world of consumerism is completely effed up, and I am contributing to it by doing these kinds of things. But I enjoy doing these kinds of things, maybe partially because I know it's... Anyway, so I could do something crazy with the iPhone 10, like set it on fire, like Jimi Hendrix on the stage at Monterey. But that's $1,000 that I'm risking. Actually, potentially $3,000 to $5,000 that I'd be risking on the open market. And you could look at it as an investment in my channel. But what... You know, so Unbox Lou, everybody knows Unbox Lou. You know, that Canadian guy, he unboxes things. You know, Unbox Lou. His channel took off when he found out that the iPhone 6 bent. And so he was bending it, and then it got like 300 million views of him bending it. And that was like, whoosh, there he goes, Unbox Lou, into the stratosphere. Maybe that could happen for me in my humble little channel if I lit my iPhone 10 on fire. Maybe not. Anyway, it's going to be some kind of show when that thing is actually released and pre-orders actually begin, because if the reports are right, if there are only 2 to 4 million available and the demand is anywhere from 50 to 60 to maybe 70 million in the launch window, man, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be like AirPods on steroids. I don't know, like Hulkbuster style AirPods. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. What do you think I should do if I am so lucky? Maybe I'll live stream the whole thing. Me at 2 a.m, like, refresh. What do you think? Would you like to watch a live stream of me trying to get the iPhone 10 on the 27th of October? It will have just been my birthday a couple of days before. Anyway, what would you do? That's really the question. Tell me down in the comments. What would you do? You can use any of my options or give me an option of your own. But tell me in the comments, what would you do if you were lucky enough to get an iPhone 10 on launch day and you could do all of these things with it, like make money or, you know, lord it over your friends or put it in a safe deposit box? Anyway, that's what I want to know. Thanks for watching. My name is Jason, sometimes known as the JTL. This is Painfully Honest Tech, and my painfully honest thought process on what I could possibly do if I were to win the lottery of iPhone 10s. Until the next time, I'm out.